Yeah. I don't know if the mic can pick that up. Oh, I just went. Just gotta let it breath it. Hey guys, welcome to It's a Matter of Fact podcast. I'm your host, MTFM, formerly known as Matt the Funny Man. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm that guy who just uploads videos on the internet. It is a beautiful, I almost said Monday. Tuesday? I can't see this monitor because I have something running in the background on this monitor. I think it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? What's today? I worked. Yeah, today's Tuesday because I worked Monday. Monday was yesterday. April 8th, 2025. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. Hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. I know going back to work fucking sucks. It sucks. You know, I just realized I don't have everything ready yet. I'm not ready. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much, brother. Hey, hey. Now that I'm looking at this, I have a nitpick with Facebook. Because I'm going through my notifications. Why the fuck is Facebook recommending, like, I don't want to put no one's name out there like that, but this person highlighted a comment that you should check out. This person highlighted a comment. Like, I don't talk to this person. I haven't talked to this person in, like, maybe fucking almost 20 years. Yeah, it's been about almost 20 years because I graduated in 08. Yeah. Why are you and this is a boomer take. Or I don't know if it's a boomer take. I think it's a boomer take. Is that half of these people, I'm not going to say any names, like, I haven't talked to you since high school. We're only friends because we met each other in high school. I feel like that's boomer type shit. And the only time that this specific person has had any type of interaction with me whatsoever was like my 10-year anniversary with Prisha. Before that, nothing. So it's like, is there... I don't know. I know some people that's like, damn, man, like, really? And I'm like, it's not like I hung out with this person. I crossed them in the hallway every once in a while. I had one class with them. This person was part of the popular group, by the way. And I seriously doubt that this person even knows about the fucking podcast. I'm stimming right now. I'm flicking this up and down. So, what's been going on in my life? Hey, 15 years of MTFM. Me and some people celebrated it on Twitch, twitch.tv/MattTheFunnyMan. You want to go ahead and hit that, follow, maybe if you want to subscribe, get some sweet emotes, stuff like that. Celebrated my 15-year anniversary on Twitch, which was back in March 30th. 15 fucking years. I made like a little compilation package. I'm probably going to upload it on here. It's going to depend. I tried uploading one before for my 10-year, and it got hit with a fucking copyright. And it got blocked across the fucking board. And I'm like, how? It may have been because of the music. I tried to look for like non-copyrighted music, and I guess it was still fucking copyrighted even... Whatever. Hey, who knows? I'll try to upload it again. I mean, after this one. So, when was the last podcast? Hold on, I gotta look. This is how, guys, I figure out what I have and have not talked about. Oh, February 24th. God damn, it's been about a month. Okay. So yeah, I celebrated my birthday, which was nice. I did a birthday stream for like the first time since I was actually able to fucking do one. And it was nice. We all hung out. We played a lot of games. Mostly consisting of Overwatch. Hope you. By the way, also I know I look like dog shit. I haven't shaved in like a couple days, which is like, dude, look at this. Look at this, dude. I'm 35. I mean, thankful. I'm extremely thankful that all this didn't happen in my early 20s. I lasted a few years longer than my brother. Because he was getting all this shit before he even hit 25. He was like, yeah, dude, I gotta fucking shave this shit. You know? Like, this is like where my hairline... Like, this is where my hairline is now. Look, it's all the way up here. I still remember to this day when Prisha first noticed this. It wasn't as big. It was like a little dot, you know? And Prisha pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh, fuck. And this is back, like, way before my hairline was, like, back here. This is, like, when it was, like, maybe, like, right here. And I'm like, man, I gotta fucking shave this shit. I can't. If I'm getting a bald spot in the middle, give me 10 more years, I'm gonna look like fucking Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I'm gonna look like him. I mean, thankfully, I can rock this, and it's not patchy or nothing. I try to keep the 5 o'clock. Like, I haven't shaved in a couple days yet. Like, it's so much fucking work. It's so much work. Like, if I just choose not to, like, because, guys, I'm gonna be fine. I fucking shave everything from fucking head to toe. My legs are probably the only, I mean, I don't shave my legs. I just trim them down because I can get, like, if I were to just let my leg hair grow for, like, 3 years, just from below my stomach, if I just choose not to shave that for 3 years, it'll look like fucking pants. So I have to shave down to my crotch, like from here to here, I have to shave. From here to my crotch. And then my legs, I just get like a little barber shaver because I have to use a fucking big one. If I use like a fucking beard trimmer, I'll be in the fucking bathroom for like 45 hours. But I just trim it down because my legs don't really bother me that much. But if it really starts to get long and my legs get sweaty, usually I wait till my legs get very sweaty. Like at night, if my legs are sweaty for like no fucking reason, I have my fan on my face and the AC going and my legs are sweaty, I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to trim down my leg hair. I don't full blown shave my legs because 1, that would take fucking forever. 2, my legs will be cut the fuck up, and 3, it's not really necessary. Plus, my leg hair doesn't really grow back that fast. Versus here and here, I'm like, bro, I just shaved like not even a week ago. Like, this was maybe almost a week. And it looks like this. It's prickly right now. So I could, I mean, thankfully, my brother-in-law gave me like a little little head thing. You know, where you go like this and shit. Those are for days I truly don't feel like fucking. This is just, this is another reason why I'm glad I started doing video podcasts, because like now I don't have to worry about describing shit. I can just, because if I were to do this and there's no fucking video, then you guys fucking. The fuck is he talking about? He says, when you go like, and he doesn't say nothing for like 30 seconds. But yeah, I look like shit today. Sorry, guys. I even changed my shirt because the shirt I normally wear around the house, it's faded. The only reason why I wear it is because of autism. Because it's comfortable. It's a Marvel shirt. You guys have seen it. If you guys go way back in my older videos, like when I first moved out here in Vegas, like the Marvel shirt with like all the Marvel characters on, like you can't even fucking see the Marvel logo anymore. The only way I can even tell I don't have it on backwards is that the Marvel logo on the back of the shirt is still visible, but everything else on that is fucking faded. I have worn out that fucking shirt. But it's comfortable and it's breathable. Versus this shirt is nice, it's comfy, but it's not like comfy. Like my Ray Narvaez Jr. shirt that my wife got me for my birthday, that shirt is going to be like the next fucking house shirt once the current one is like ripped up and shit. That's going to be my next house shirt because goddamn, the quality of his fucking shirts are fucking amazing. Like I put that on and I was like, oh, I was pogging. Oh, fuck, this is a comfortable shirt. You know a shirt's real comfortable when you put it on, you go like this, oh, fuck, you start feeling on yourself, all weird and shit. Oh, yeah. Speaking of autism, mental disorders, I don't know. I think, again, I need to see a fucking therapist. But it's like I'm already seeing a dentist. And also I have to get another fucking doctor. That's another thing I didn't bring up before too. Is that I finally got a doctor like maybe this, like what, 2 months ago I think? 2-3 months ago? Maybe 4 months ago. But, you know, my ankle was fucked up because of work. And I'm like, fuck, man, it hurts. Like, whenever I walk on it. And, I finally got a primary. The reason why I've had, since I moved out here, it's been about 10 years since we moved out in Vegas. Because it was like, I don't fucking remember. 2015 when we moved out here, I think? Or towards like the end of 2014, beginning of 2015. It was like in April, so maybe it was 2015. And I've had at least maybe 7 to 9 different primary doctors. Because I would finally get a doctor, we get set up, give him my medical history, all that, cool. Like a month later, hey, the doctor you have doesn't work anymore. Please come back to get another primary. Okay. So by the 5th or 6th time, I'm like, hey, I'm done. If I really need to go see a fucking doctor, I'll go to urgent care. Because I got tired of having to go to the doctor, to meet a new doctor, Like, this is one thing I do not like about Vegas is that, I mean, hospitals, they're good. But when it comes to, like, just going to a doctor, it's a fucking nightmare. Like, I've never been through so many doctors ever in my life. But then again, I didn't really see that many doctors because it's not like I broke my leg or all the time and shit like that, or I never really got hurt. I've seen more therapists than I've seen doctors. But I can't keep a primary to save my fucking life. And I don't understand why. So, I figured, you know, this last time I'm like, you know what, fuck it. My ankle's really fucked up. My wrist is fucked up. Granted, my wrist was fucked up. Because at one point, my left wrist was just... No, it wasn't because of jerking off either, because I know what you guys are going to say. It's not because of jerking off. If it was, it would have been my right hand. But my left hand was, like, fucked up for a while. And Prisha just kept hounding me. You need to go to a doctor. You need to go to a doctor. You need to go to a doctor. No, I don't want to go to a fucking doctor. So by the time I took my week vacation and I came back, all good. My wrist hasn't hurt since then. That was like maybe 2-3 years ago. And I hate to be the stereotypical man to be like, I don't need a doctor when I, actually kind of need one. But I literally just kept telling her over and over, it's fine. I just need to rest my hand. I'm opening boxes and moving my wrist and hand around fucking 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. Like, shit's gonna fucking hurt. I said, I even told her, I said, how about this? I'll make you a deal. When I take my vacation, I'm not going to lift a fucking finger. If my wrist is better by the time... There's spitting all over my monitor. My wrist is better by then. I'm not going to go see a doctor. All right. I just needed to rest my fucking hand. Same thing goes with my ankle. I mean, probably there was some truth to what was going on with my ankle, because even when I rest, it would fucking hurt. Because a lot of times I sit crisscross applesauce, especially when I'm in this chair, because it's big enough I can sit like that. I don't dangle the feet, you know. I don't dangle my legs. I usually crisscross applesauce. That's how I'm the most comfortable. I am very thirsty. And I just downed an iced mocha because I didn't realize we didn't have any iced coffee in the fridge. I can't drink hot coffee anymore. Now I'm going to go off into another tangent when I'm supposed to be talking about something else. But I had to order McDonald's because, number one, it was the cheapest and it was the closest. I'm like, well, here's the service fee. I'm like, fuck, I'm not paying all this for fucking coffee. I might as well just get a sandwich and a hash brown. So that's what I did. It was good, though. Don't tell my wife. But yeah, when I went to go see, when I finally got a fucking primary, I got my ankle looked at, x-rays, the whole shebang. I had some tissue that was like, I forgot what the term she used for it. It was like some tears in my tissue that, like, in my ankle, which is what was the cause of the pain. And she recommended I take physical therapy. And I'm like, and I was like, hey, can you be upfront with me? Is it one of those things where I'm like, I have to just do this now because otherwise my ankle will hurt? And she said, like, well, given your age, yes. I'm like, cool. I mean, I didn't have to pay for the physical therapy, thankfully. But also, I'm not going to fucking physical therapy. Typical man fashion, not doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, and then you're like, why does my ankle still hurt? I'm like, well, you were told to go to physical therapy. But thankfully, I proved the doctor wrong. I was like, oh yeah, can I get a referral? Looked over like all the problems with my ankle and shit like that. Went home, told my wife, she's like, oh, well, you're going to have to set it up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not setting it up. Like, well, you're going to have to. How are you going to go to physical therapy? I was like, no, I got this. I immediately booted up the computer, Google image searched, or not image, but I just Googled like a whole bunch of shit of what was wrong with my my ankle and stuff like that. Found a fucking YouTube video of how to like bend it. Basically, shit that if I went to physical therapy, they'd be like, hey, you just go like this, and you exercise your joint and shit like that. I Googled that, found YouTube videos for it, and stuck to it for like maybe a month. Ankle's all better. Ankle doesn't hurt anymore. Yeah, my ankle hasn't actually been hurting in the last couple months. Also, my shoes were fucked. I think that also played another part. Is that I was exercising, you know. I did it at home a little bit. I mostly did it at work. So before I would start working, I even told my boss about it. Thankfully, my boss is super fucking chill about it. You know, I went in the break room. You know, got ready. You know, did my exercises for my ankle. You know, did the, stuff like that, and I just did that every day for like, I don't know, maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And yeah, pain's gone. But I think my shoes played a huge part in that because I walk a fucking hole in my shoes. And to this day, Prisha keeps telling me, why do you go through so many shoes? I'm like, I'm wearing the same, look at the shoes. And this is what I had to tell her. Look at the shoes that I wear when we go out. Like the Chucks I have, or the Pumas that I have, or the other shoes I've had for like the last 7 years. I only wear those shoes when we go out. Now look at the shoes I wear 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Yeah, you're going to walk a hole in the fucking shoes you wear 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. That's why I go through so many fucking shoes. Christ. I need to redecorate this area too. I have like a whole bunch more posters. I have like command strips that I bought where you could stick them on the back of this so they don't do this. Versus this one has the command strips. It's good. I do that now and then. I just out of nowhere randomly just falls. Man, I need to put this up. I need to put Banjo up. He's there in the corner right here. I need to like redecorate all this shit. Oh, the autism thing. So, I think my age probably plays a major role in this, and also could be like, what's the phrase? Autistic burnout. I think that's a thing. I didn't really look that much deep into it. I only based it off a TikTok video I saw where it was like, here are signs of autism. You know, the algorithm fucking knows you. But I think it's either one of the two or both. It's getting harder and harder to mask. And those of you that don't know what masking is, it means acting, in a situation where... Sorry, guys, I'm multitasking at the moment. It's pretty much you're masking your true emotions and, you're basically putting on a show for everyone else, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, hey, I don't want to fucking be... Like, at work, I would be like this. Not like I'm sad or anything. I just don't feel like making a face. I'm just... Masking is, instead of me going, hey, good morning. Morning. I gotta be like this. Hey, good morning. That's basically what it is. It's getting harder to do that. And it feels kind of good, in a sense. I mean, granted, it's because of the place where I work at. It's not like I'm in a corporate office or anything. It's a fucking retail job. So. But there's been one good instance was we have a rule because for some reason people think it's okay to block the entrance and exit with your bikes and shit like that. Obviously, it's a fucking fire hazard because or God forbid someone wants to shoot up my store. You got a bike right there. People are going to be trampling over it and shit. So we have, hey, no bikes, no scooters, nothing in the lobby. The only thing that belongs in the lobby are our carts and, merchandise that we're selling. But we have specific places to put the merchandise at, so it's not blocking anything. So this, and you have a big fucking electric bike sitting there like, yeah, get it the fuck out of the way. It's blocking shit. Or people will put it like right in front of merchandise. It's like, hey, how's the little kid going to get a big red ball with your fucking bike right there? So this dude, I guess, got into it with one of my cashiers because, they're like, hey, you can't leave your bike in there. Well, where am I supposed to put it? Outside. And the funny thing is, every single fucking time, these fucking people are like, hey, this bike was expensive. I can't just leave it out there. What if someone steals it? You get a fucking lock, brother. There's been so many times people were like, oh, hey, this bike was like $2,000. So you couldn't buy like a $10 combination lock for it? Or hey, instead of a $5,000, $2,000 bike, why don't you get a $1,000 bike and get a $1,000 lock? Oh, shit. And, I mean, besides the current interaction I'm telling you guys about, there was another interaction. And I even told, this is back when I'm no longer masking. I'm just like straight up, it's going to come off fucking disrespectful and to some people and normal people it probably is, but I'm just like, dude, I don't care anymore. What the fuck you going to do? Call corporate? Hey, this guy told me I couldn't leave my bike in the lobby blocking the door. He said, why didn't I just get a lock? Like, fuck you. You're not going to fucking do that. It's a waste of your time. If you're not going to do something that's worth your time, then I know you're not going to fucking do it. But no, I straight up tell them, like, well, why don't you just get a lock for it? Oh, I can't. That's usually what they say. They either just look at me and just walk away, or they'll just be like, oh, I can't. And I'm like, why not? I just can't. It's almost like they want to just get the last word in, or like, I don't know. But these people are fucking stupid. And it's crazy because, I try my best, even my buddy Gavin, he can fucking tell you this shit, is I try not to, like, punch down on myself, but I know I can be a real fucking idiot. So if I'm calling you a fucking idiot, that's a lot. Granted, I know I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but, like, I have enough common sense and common knowledge for certain shit. Like, are you gonna buy a brand new 2025 car with no fucking locks on your door? No. You're gonna want those fucking locks on your door. You don't want no one stealing your car. So you get a $2,000 bike. Why the fuck would you not get a lock for it? Or at least back home. I mean, I don't know if anyone does it out here in the West Coast, but like back home, when people would have their bikes and shit, even at school, motherfuckers be walking around with their fucking front tires because they know no one's going to get away with a one-tire bike. You know? I'm like, why don't people just do that? If you truly can't get a lock for whatever reason, just take the tire off the bike and walk around with it. Put it in your cart. Well, don't put it in your cart because fucking food goes in there. But you know what I mean. But yeah, the guy goes on a fucking tangent saying, like, oh, I'm not cash. Like, I guess he just wanted someone else to complain for him and sympathize with him. But he was just going on a fucking tirade about, if someone steals my bike, I'm going to hold you guys responsible. And I'm just like, you really can't, bro, but sure, okay. That's like saying if you park your car in front of a fire hydrant and your shit gets towed, you blame the fucking cop who said, hey man, you can't park right there. It's a fire hydrant. I'm going to give you a ticket. And you still like leave it there. You get a ticket, then your shit gets towed. I'm going to hold this cop responsible because he told me I couldn't park. That's fucking stupid. You're an idiot. So the whole time I'm just like, yeah. And keep in mind, I'm in the middle of stocking. I'm like, yeah. To the point where I just walked away from him. He's mid-sentence and turned the corner and I'm gone. Because, bro, I don't care. And I think my age is probably playing a huge part in that. Because it's just gotten down to the point. I think it's just, I've been in retail for too long. I've been in retail for almost since I was 19. So almost 20 years I've been in retail. And I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of the stupidity. I'm just tired. I told Prisha, I said, this is my last retail job. I'm scrubbing fucking toilets after this. I don't give a fuck if I gotta pick up diarrhea off the fucking floor. At least I don't have to interact with another human being. I'm so fucking done. Just give me a mop and broom and I'll fucking comb the whole fucking warehouse, store, whatever. Just leave me the fuck alone. Just let me put on an AirPod and I'll fucking clean. Just don't bother me. Leave me alone, dude. The only time I want you to tell me something, hey Matt, there's a spill in bathroom number 5. Someone took a big massive dump and the toilet's clogged. Yes, sir. That's it. It's the only time I want someone to interact with me. I'm truly tired. I'm tired, guys. And I'm thankful. I tell my mom, I'm like, hey, just let you know, you're gonna get customer complaints about me. Why? If someone complains to me, I'm just gonna fucking walk away. If I'll give you suggestions on how to rectify whatever situation you're in, but if you're just still, yeah, I'm just going to walk away. Like, I'm here to assist you while you shop. If you don't need any of that, I'm not going to interact with you. I'm not going to fucking sit here and listen while you fucking trauma dump me. That's another thing, too. I've been walking away from trauma dumpers. Because, like, I tried when, customers come, hey, good morning, especially the ones that want to fucking talk and have a whole ass conversation like I'm their fucking uncle or their nephew and they want to tell me about their day. Like, dude, I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm not to be disrespectful, but bro, I'm at work. I still have 5 more hours left of this shift. Dude, I'm done. No, I'm good. No disrespect. You probably seem like a sweet person, but no, I'm good. Call your sister. Call your mom. Call your dad. Don't talk to the stock guy. So I always try to lead to like away from conversations. But again, I think my ADHD autism plays a part in that because I'm so hyper focused on trying to get the job done. I don't want to be fucking bothered with anything else. Again, not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah. So when people say good morning to me or whatever, I'm not going to straight up act like I don't hear them. I'll be like, oh, good morning. But I try to shut down like any type of conversation after that. Oh, how are you doing? Good. I keep it walking. That's it. But yeah, I'm just straight up walking away from people now. And I feel less stressed. Oh, also on a side note, because I happen to see this out of the corner of my eye, Prisha, Mrs. Balent, she's fucking goated. She hooked your boy up with some edibles for my birthday. Actually, how many do I have left? Oh, and it smells so good. It tastes like shit a little bit after you chew it, but that's, I think, any fucking edible, really, because it's got fucking weed in it. But yeah, it's sour cherry. Indica. Indica is my shit, brother. I've been saying brother a lot, too. Brother. Indica is the shit. If you're anything like me, autism, ADHD, and you're fucking stressed the fuck out, pop an indica edible. Especially if it's a flavor you like. This is sour cherry. And you give me anything cherry, I'll fucking eat it and drink it. I don't drink Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper tastes like shitty root beer. I know that's a fucking hot take. But cherry Dr. Pepper? I'll fucking guzzle that. Oh, I'll drink some cherry Dr. Pepper. Anything cherry, I'll fucking eat it. But no, seriously. Obviously, cannabis and stuff is legal in state of Nevada, so I would highly recommend, if you do not live in a state that has legal cannabis, I wouldn't, I don't advocate on how you receive it, nor do I promote it. But if you happen to find some indica on the ground and you're stressed out, I highly recommend it, because there's been plenty of times, especially last Saturday, was extremely fucking stressful. So, you have a bad day at work, and you're anything like me with the autism and shit, indica is the way to fucking go. It takes a minute to kick in, because for the life of me, like I've smoked, take a hit and shit like that. I've had coworkers, we meet outside before we clock in, take a hit. I can't smoke anymore. I smoked back in the day, but I fucking can't like I used to. I don't even have to take a big, I don't have to take a huge hit. I take a little hit, but shit, man, fuck, I take it like a bitch. I can't smoke like I used to. Also, I think it's probably because since we moved out here, I've just, Prisha doesn't like the smell. And also, I have animals, too. So it's not like I can just fucking light one up in the middle of the fucking living room, because I don't want my animals to get fucked up by it. And Prisha just doesn't like the smell. She doesn't like the smell of it. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'll just take, I'll take edibles. No. I literally get a box of Uncrustables just for that, because a lot of times, very irresponsibly, I won't eat throughout the day, especially at work. So I'll eat like 2 Uncrustables, take one. Because, boy, I tell you, anything. Because with, and I think anyone with my issues, too, can agree with me on this, is that anything bad, shit just fucking lingers. Anything that bad happens to you on that day, it fucking lingers. You can't stop thinking about it. Indica tells your brain, hey, shut the fuck up and relax. This shit turns my fucking brain off, and it feels fantastic. So once I come down from it, I feel good. I feel tired as fuck, though. That's the only thing I don't really like about indica, is that it makes me really fucking tired. Because I don't really take any in the morning, really. Because I don't like being fucked up all day. I only like getting fucked up if I have nothing to do that day. I mean, granted, I've occasionally streamed, and I've even done Let's Plays, high as fuck. And I'm performing fine. It doesn't, affect me in any kind of way. It makes me more nonchalant, and I don't give a fuck. I get easily annoyed, though. That's the only thing I don't really like, is that I can get really easily annoyed. But I think it's just, hey, you're fucking up my high. Quit it. But yeah, man, you have a bad day at work, and you have the same issues I have, indica is the way to go. That shit will make you feel better by the end of the day. You pop one in at 3 o'clock, by 5 o'clock, you're fucking good. 6, 7 o'clock, you feel fantastic. I only take one, though. Only because last time I took way more than one, I fucking puked my fucking brains out. But I think that's because I ate too much. Because because I don't eat. That's another one of my issues. I think that's probably why I've maintained the same weight my entire life, is that I don't eat, but when I do eat, I'm blah, blah, and shit. So, fuck, when was this? This was a while ago. I popped 1.5, waited an hour, maybe an hour 15 or whatever, popped the other half, and then I'm like, fuck, man, I'm hungry again. Because I try to avoid snacking too much, because, dude, well, I don't fucking have it anymore. I had a box of Ritz crackers that come with 6? I bought an 8-pack of Ritz crackers in a 6-pack that's big Cheez-Its, basically. I demolished maybe 6 out of the 8 bags the last time I got fucked up. So a lot of times I try to stuff myself so I don't crash out and fucking eat my fucking brains out. Because last time I did that, I'm like, man, I'm fucking hungry. And Gavin was like, oh, dude, just eat some bread. Don't fucking go, that's some good bread. But no, indica's the way to go. Long story short. If you had a really bad day, yeah, it will make your day better. Because I say that because Saturday, and I gotta tell you guys, coming from someone who didn't have a lot in their life, and when I moved out here, I didn't even have a fucking credit card to my fucking name. The only thing I had was a Fingerhut account. That was my only line of fucking credit. I didn't have no credit card or anything. Me and the wife literally just used a debit card. And you know what the fuck we did? We used calculators. And we used calculators correctly. I say that because the fucking couponers that come to my goddamn job do not know how to use fucking calculators. Because I'm going to get fucking mad again. Whenever I talk about shit at work, I just get mad thinking about it. We had a lady come in. I have something in my teeth and it's bothering the piss out of me. Had a lady come in, rung her up. Oh, did my $5 come off? 5 for $25. You spend $25, you save $5, so your total will be 20, or whatever. Did my $5 come off? Yes, it did. As soon as I hit total. Granted, the way the $5 get taken off versus other normal places is that I feel like it should just be minus $5. That's what should pop up on the thing. But how our system works, I guess depending on what you buy, it'll go 67 cents, 37 cents, 80 cents, $1.25. It does that shit. So it's hard for... So I can understand how, like, just at a glance, it can be hard to understand. But it's like if you pull out a fucking calculator, oh, right, minus 68 cents, minus $1.27, you get the right math. So I told her, yes, it did. Left the store. Came back like 3 minutes later. Yeah, I didn't get it. Look at the receipt. Okay, I see a manual coupon for $1. Or it was like $1 something. I think like $1.25. So at the bottom of the receipt it says total savings $6.25. And I'm like, for sure it came off because here's the Colgate toothpaste you saved $1 on. Here's this. And I guess it was not an acceptable answer for her. So I'm like, all right, cool. How about this? I'll do a refund, and I'll re-ring up everything. You put your phone number in, and yeah. So here's what happened. I re-rung everything as a return. Are you finished returning? Yes. I re-rung everything again. Put in the phone number. I hit total because I expect it to be, the $5 would pop up at the end. But no, as soon as I hit total, receipt came out. It became an even exchange, basically. And I'm like, huh. So just to clarify with this fucking person, because if I say, oh, well, see, your $5 did go through, I called my assistant over. I said, hey, just let you know, just $5 coupon. Just work with me. Oh, okay, Matt, I got you. I know what you're trying to do. Play along. She played along with me. So like, oh yeah, the $5 didn't come off. I should get a fucking Oscar for how I act, man. So, oh yeah, see your $5, and then I pulled out my calculator in front of her because she said, oh well, I added it and it. Isn't that the same amount that you just saved? Yeah. Oh, that's the fucking thing I fucking hated. I want to throw this woman across the fucking parking lot. Oh. What kind of fucking math were you doing to make you say, oh, after I did probably the same thing you did? The fuck you mean, oh? So, yeah. After that, we had maybe 2 or 3 more people come back into the store. Yeah, I didn't get my $5 off. And I'm like, bro, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my cashier's time because there are a lot of people that come in here that just want to get their shit and get out. And those are the people I do like. They just want to buy their stuff. They don't want to have a convo. They just want to buy their cereal, buy their bacon, buy their eggs, whatever, and get the fuck out. So, I even told, because me and the assistant store manager are in charge on Saturdays. So I told her, I said, hey, we're making a new rule, like right now. She said, what? Starting today, if you do your shopping, you clip your coupons, all the other shit, as soon as you walk out that door, not the second door, but the first door, you walk out that door, let me do the math now. And then come back, hey, I didn't get my $5. We're not doing the refund and rescan. We're not doing all that shit anymore. And I told her that. She said, yeah, man, that's fine. If you want to do that, yeah, by all means. We can do that. Cool. And I said, and another thing. If they come in and say, well, I want to use my $5 I want to use my 5 for 25 coupon. Okay, you want to use that? Go ahead and go buy more shit. And we'll ring you up. If the $5 didn't come off, then guess what? You used it already. Which means you were wrong to begin with. Because I'm not going to waste my time refunding and then re-ringing your shit because you couldn't do the fucking math correctly. So you know what I'm going to make you do? I'm going to make you walk around the fucking store, waste your own fucking time, ring you up, and then you get, oh, it didn't come off? Yeah, because you fucking used it already like we told you to before you walked out of the store. If I'm going to waste my time, you're going to waste your time. When they punch low, you punch lower. And I told that, and I even told the store manager that the next day. I said, "Hey, just let you know, me and your assistant, we made a new rule, and if they truly think that they didn't use their coupon, they can go shop for more shit. Buy $25 worth of fucking dollar candy in the dollar aisle, in the little cheap aisle. Buy $25 worth of one little packs of candy. Put in your phone number. We'll see if it takes off. Because I'm no longer wasting my fucking time." Also, I think I've talked about this before too. I love the fact that that's 95% of my podcast is me saying, I think I've talked about this before. Is when couponers don't want their shit, and oh, sorry. Just like I said that I'm walking away from people, like if it's not pertaining around me servicing you and you just want to come up to me just to complain, I'm going to fucking walk away. From now on, if someone is going through, these fucking Facebook marketplace sellers, that's what I call them. Because they rather save $37 on fucking shampoo products and shit like that so they can go to the fucking swap meet and sell it. But one 5-cent coupon doesn't go through. Oh, I don't want none of it then. So from now on, I even told the assistant this. I said, if any of them do the whole, this coupon didn't go through. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You probably used it already because you go to multiple fucking stores. I don't say that, but oh well, I don't want none of this. Okay. And then as I'm canceling the order, oh sorry. From now on, when they say, oh sorry, I'm gonna be like, no you're not, because you're gonna come back next week and do the same thing. That's what I'm gonna say to them. Like, I truly don't give a fuck anymore. I can now say I'm getting too old for this shit. If you don't want to use a calculator and you want to waste my time and shit like that, like, especially if you come here every week. You come here every week and buy the exact same fucking Tide Pods and Gain Fabric Softener. You buy the same shit every fucking week. And the 1 week that because you have 19 different phone numbers and 47 different coupons and you don't know which coupon goes with which number, so you're like, okay, fuck it, I don't want none of this. Then no, fuck you. I'm gonna say the shit I'm gonna say. No, you're not. You're gonna come back next week and do the exact same thing. Because you come here every week and do it. And I don't give a shit. Now I see why. I mean, like, in my early 20s, when I would work with older people, and they just straight up don't give a fuck anymore. And I'm like, damn, why would he say that to a customer? Holy shit. Now I'm 35. I fucking get it now. You get sick of that shit. It's fucking crazy. Because now, going back on, like, the old people that I see that are just like, no, you're not. I'm like, now I fucking get it. Because I'm pretty sure they were just like me at one point thinking, like, oh, man, why the fuck would they say that to a customer? And get away with it. Just sick of the shit. But you get really old for this shit. And to anyone who's like Gen Z, anyone that's younger than me in their 20s, please, for the love of God, do not go into retail into your 30s. I mean, obviously, I know the job market sucks dick right now, and we have too much dumb shit going on. If you are able to avoid it, I would highly, highly recommend avoiding retail. Unless you're doing it as a part-time job to where it's like it's not your main income. If you're doing like a major thing that's paying your rent and shit like that, do retail part-time. Do retail like 20 hours a week. 30 if you can stand it. Do not make it fucking full-time. Because the day I either quit, I move because I have, and because of, it being too far, I have to quit. Pretty much if I quit or get fired, which I'm pretty sure I'm more likely to quit than get fired from this job. But it is my last retail job. I would rather not have a job and risk being homeless than fucking go back to retail again. Unless I'm pushing carts. But then again, that's for 18, 19-year-olds, not for fucking a 35-year-old. Even though I wouldn't even know if I would even like pushing carts now, because, you know, back in the day when I pushed carts, you didn't have to fucking do shit. That's all you did was the carts. You know? Now you're doing go-backs and shit like that. You're mopping. Like, I look back at when I worked at Giant and I pushed carts, I'm like, damn, man, I fucking had it good. And I was making tips. When I wasn't technically supposed to get those tips, I had it fucking good. I should have saved more of that fucking money. And that's another thing, too. That is one regret. Because, you know, a lot of people say you shouldn't regret the things in your life, but this is one thing I do regret. Is that all the tips, because I was making fucking bank, man. Because my checks weren't shit, man. Those tips were fucking making those checks look big. Did I just get a notification? My phone's over there. Had to step away because, number one, I needed my phone with me because I'm looking out for a package. But, fuck, what was I going on about? I don't even remember. But yeah, I think it was like, don't do retail in your 30s. Yeah, pretty much don't do it. Oh, also, new phone. Motorola G9? 5? I don't fucking remember. Because my current phone, which, is it in here? No, I don't have it in there. I don't know where. Oh, you know, it's probably in a drawer. It got down to the point to where I couldn't charge it. You know, you just charge. It would not charge anymore. It would not even charge rapidly anymore. You know what I had to do? I had to get a charger cable that I was able to, like, not worry about anymore. Not give a fuck if it broke. It was mostly the charger port was fucked. I know that was it. So what I had to do is that I had to put my phone like this, like on the ground, facing upward. And I would have to get a thing of tape and, like, tape it over, but grab both sides of the tape and just, and, like, with all my fucking strength, push, like, the plug basically through the phone until it popped up charging slowly. Close the tape down, get another piece of tape, get another piece of tape, wrap it around. Yeah. It was a fucking nightly routine that I had to tape up the charger cable on my fucking phone just to get it to charge overnight. And after I taped it up, can't use the phone anymore because then otherwise I'd be going to work with my phone on like 20%. This phone actually was not that bad because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I gotta get the new fucking camera and the stylus. I don't. As if I can surf the internet and doom scroll, text and call, that's all the fuck I need. Because, mostly because when I'm at home, I'm on this. The only time I'm on this is at night because a lot of times me and Prisha we have doom scroll time. And that's the cool thing about getting old. You and your partner get to like, hey, let's date. Hey, look at this meme. This is funny, you know, shit like that. So we have doom scroll time, which is towards like the end of the night when, you know, she's done doing her thing, I'm done editing and shit right here. We go in there, we just doom scroll for like an hour, 2 hours. Then we go to bed. Other than that, I'm not on this. I maybe occasionally get on this. Like, I think the only time I get on my phone if I'm in this area is if I'm playing Overwatch. And I'm in comp. Because when you're in plat or plat support, the queue times can be a bit of a wait. Maybe 3 to 5 minute waits. So a lot of times I'm like, all right, fuck it. Oh, my brother sent me a meme. All right. Oh, match started. All right, let's go. You know. Other than that, I just keep my phone next to me mostly if Prisha's at work. Usually Prisha's not at work and she's in the other room. This phone is in the bedroom. I'm not on my phone that much anyway. So this costs about $90 for an upgrade. Because our previous phone we had since, I want to say 5 years. 5 or 6 years. Whenever 5G came out and everyone had to go upgrade their phone, that's when we got our last phone. And we had it since then. So between 5G rolling out and this is the time period of the time I had my phone. Because I usually make electronics last one. I mean, fuck. If I can have an N64 that still works for last 25 years, I can make a fucking phone last. But, other than that, you know, birthday, 15-year anniversary, work sucks. I know. But other than that, no, good. Good across the board. So, other than that, life is good. I'm not as stressed. All good things. But now, we're going to go to Pat's Corner. I call it Pat's Corner because I don't know what else to call it. All right. Welcome to Pat's Corner. This is all the stuff he's linked me with in the past couple of weeks. Unfortunately, some of them, I guess, got deleted. But yeah.
Body is cremated, the remains are collected and purified, leaving mostly carbon. This carbon is then heated and squeezed with extreme force. The raw diamond is then cut and polished, just like a natural diamond, until it shines. The final result is a unique gemstone and a physical reminder crafted from the remains of a loved one. Once your body
Okay. That's alright. I think that's normal. That's interesting, though. Because I've seen people, like, cremate and get, like, necklaces and stuff like that. Also, I've already told Prisha I want to be cremated. And it's funny enough that Pat sent me this because a while ago, me and Prisha have talked about, like, hey, when do you want to make a will? And I'm like, I'm only 35. Can you relax? Can I fucking live my life a little bit first before I think about that? I said, if anything, I mean, she was just like, Matt, don't joke like that. And I'm like, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I truly think Prisha is probably going to outlive me. This is going to be like foreshadowing. Watch. Some fucking true crime person on fucking YouTube is going to find this fucking video and be like, here's a podcaster who knew he was going to die before his wife. Watch. But I truly think Preach is probably going to outlive me. Mostly because the fact that I'm more stressed out than her and, of course, my mental issues and stuff like that. I'm not going to fucking kill myself. I don't want anyone thinking that. No. I'm just like, because of... I mean, I can't even base it off my family's history. Because my dad died my dad died before he was even 60. And, you know, he had a heart attack. And my mom died when she was 66, but that's because of her COPD. Like, her fucking lungs just could not work anymore. And also because she was getting old. And, you know, 40 years of smoking cigarettes and shit like that, which is why she's, you know, she was so thankful. They're like, man, I'm so glad you don't smoke. I'm like, yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes. But no, we've talked about it. And, like, we've came to agreement, like, yeah, we want to get cremated. I don't want to be fucking buried anywhere. Like, put me like a little necklace or whatever, or put me in, I was like, do what you want. I'm already dead. I'm not going to give a shit about what the fuck you do. I mean, obviously, don't fuck my corpse. That's fucking disrespectful. But I said, after you burn up my body, I was like, I don't give a fuck what you do with it, really. I'm like, am I gonna come back from the dead and get pissed at you as a go? Oh, why would you do that? Fuck! Like, I'm not gonna be in this body anymore. I don't give a fuck what you do to it. I really don't. All right, what do we got next?
Is literally glowing green right now. It is the coolest thing ever. This one guy was telling me that there is glow in the dark lube, and I didn't believe him. I was like, no fucking way. I went to my local door store. They had glow in the dark lube. I was like, okay, I have to try this. And I was like, is this safe? I mean, if it says it's lube and you can use it for like sex. I'm assuming it's safe. I don't know. Anyways, I use it to put something up my ass. Naughty girl. And I pull it out and I turn off the lights and my whole asshole is green, glowing in the dark, almost lighting up the room green. And I'm like, what kind of fucking sorcery? This is so cool. I feel like I just got probed by an alien. That's hot. They had it in 2 different colors. I got it in like the standard one, which is like usually like a greenish yellow. They also had neon pink and blue. I am going to get the neon pink and blue. Here's what else I'm thinking I'm gonna do with it. Put it all over my coochie and then sit on a canvas. Like make like a whole coochie canvas. And then when you turn off the lights at night, boom. You have a glow in the dark coochie painting. It's like a nightlight, a coochie nightlight. That's genius. If you're trying to make things fun and different in the bedroom, go get you some of that glow in the dark lube, Pookie.
Okay. I was all for it until she hit the coochie part. Hey, if you want to have a glow in the dark butthole, that's interesting. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to see if it's real. I'm actually... Oh, whoops. Glow in... Motherfucker, it's fucking real. It's real, chat. It's real. It's real. You know what? Okay, I wasn't expecting to see this. Hang on. I'm kind of blocking the way here. Hang on, chat. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so before I go on this, let me talk about the other thing. So, I don't know about your... And I don't know why people on TikTok... Just fucking say it. Say, hey, it's going to make my pussy glow in the dark. Yeah, once she started going on about how she put on her coochie and put it on a canvas, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, now you're fucking pushing it. You were all right when you said, hey, my butthole can glow in the dark. I was all for that. You know, if you want to have a glow in the dark booty hole, you know, hey, by all means. It makes sex in the dark more interesting. You know, like how you know, there's some people that's like, turn off the lights. I don't want there to be any light. Don't. I don't want the lights turned on. I don't want it. That'd be good for that. But and then when you said coochie, I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with this. But then you're like, I want to make a painting. I'm like, all right, relax. You're pushing the envelope a little bit. Nobody wants coochie art that glows in the dark. You lost me with that part. But glow in the dark booty hole, you know, hey, if you want to have a glow in the dark booty hole, you have a glow in the dark booty hole. No judgment here. Now this. That's why? The sad part is, if I actually sat down and did some digging, I could probably find that. I'm not going to, though. If you guys want to look up this shit, you can. But I'm not. That's your own independent research. I've never been into the women and animal thing, because I'm like, that's weird. That's weird type shit. This is anime acceptable shit. Like, oh, your dad was a werewolf and mom was a human. That's different. Also because it's made up shit. Anime is not real. I have a notification. Oh, that's how you... Okay. I'm still learning some of this shit because this phone is a lot different from mine. Old one. But yeah, no, this is anime type shit. Keep that shit in anime. Don't bring that shit to real life. I'm good on that. All right, what do we got next?
My baby. I faked a pregnancy.
This young woman named Danielle says her boyfriend was breaking up with her, so she used Fake a Baby to save the relationship by convincing her boyfriend that she was pregnant.
Holy cow, really? Yes.
Fake a Baby even sells ultrasound videos, positive pregnancy tests, and doctored hospital records.
There was a document.
A document from a local hospital stating she was pregnant.
Fake a Baby's sonograms and paperwork all say for entertainment purposes only. But Danielle showed us how easy it was to cut off the label before she showed them to her boyfriend, Mark.
You knew in your heart this was wrong.
I didn't want to lose him.
This guy says he fell for it too.
I was very convinced that she was pregnant.
Eric Neville of State College, Pennsylvania, says his girlfriend used a sonogram and documents like this to con him into proposing. He says he spent thousands of dollars leasing a new house big enough for the three of them.
She played me like a fiddle.
But her lie finally came crashing down when Eric says he discovered an email from fakeababy.com on his girlfriend's computer.
I faked my baby. I faked a pregnancy.
Yikes. By the way, what was that guy's doing on her computer to begin with? That's the real question. That's the question I'd like to know. Yeah, that's fucked. I don't recommend doing this. That's really... Dude, I'm sorry, I almost chuckled. And the guy was like, play us like a damn fiddle! But, yeah, that's fucked. And you're a piece of, and both women are pieces of shit for that. You guys better hope guys don't figure out a way to do shit like this. I mean, not like fake a pregnancy, but like fake something else. I can right here now. Well, men be faking that they own this thing. I know, but the baby, that's fucking different. That's different than saying, hey, I got a 1977 Cadillac. And then when you go to his house, the car isn't there. You know, that it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit liar. Fuck you. I'm leaving you. You know, this is different. This is way, 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 way different. You don't fake shit like this. That's fucked. Am I going to get banned for this? By the way, this might be copyrighted music, but whatever. I don't want something like that. See, this is typical man shit. Remember what I just said, that we would lie about other shit, about like, you know, women faking a pregnancy? This is the far lengths that we would go. We would just make you think that we have a humongous dong. Not hard. This is as far as a man would go to lie. What the fuck? I don't like things like this. Mostly because you meet a girl, you walk around, you guys do a little hookup, she takes your pants off. Like, imagine, you're just in the moment. You see this baddie walking down the street. Let's paint a scenario. You see a goth baddie, all right? And you're jogging with your little tidy bike shorts, and you're jogging, and you got this thing on. She's like, oh damn, how you like? Hey, how are you? I'm like, oh hey baby, I'm good. And he's like, hey, I don't normally do this, but. And then you get to her place, your place, or somewhere discreet. You guys are making out. You're feeling boob. You're getting a second base like immediately. Next thing you know, she reaches down your pants. She grabs your crotch and she pulls that thing out. And then she goes like this and looks inside and sees your tiny little wiener. That's why I don't support shit like this. Because, bro, you could show off all you want, but the end game ain't gonna play out good. That's yeah. That's me anyway.
The life of his own mother after she refused to buy him a video game. In 2022, Noah Mann asked his mother Kiana if she could buy him a new video game console known as a virtual reality headset. The headset itself was priced at $300 and Kiana refused to buy it due to Noah's bad behavior in school. This upset Noah so badly, he made a plan to get revenge on his mother for not listening to him. One day, Kiana was doing laundry when she was caught by surprise by her own son pointing a gun directly at her. Noah had retrieved the weapon that Kiana kept hidden in the home and he fired 3 shots without any hesitation. Immediately after taking the life of his mother, Noah logged into her Amazon account, ordered the headset, and patiently waited for it to arrive. Police eventually discovered the horrifying scene and arrested Noah for the murder of his mother. Noah never actually got the chance to play the video game that he ordered online before being arrested. While in custody, the prosecution pushed for Noah to be charged as an adult due to the severity of his crimes. After over 2 years of debate, the controversial decision was made and Noah was officially charged as an adult in the murder of his mother. As of the current day, Noah is still in custody as he waits to stand trial for first-degree intentional homicide.
Why? Put him under the jail. I got nothing. You go in your room. Here's what you do. Here, kids. Any kids watching this, even though I don't know why kids are watching my fucking videos. Don't do shit like that. Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong direction. Don't do shit like that. Here's what you know what I did when I didn't get my way? I closed the door and I screamed my mom is a bitch and a pillow. Do that. Because guess what, buddy? Now you're going to be in jail and you have no VR headset. That's wild. Okay, I'm not even gonna. No fucking opinion on that. I'm not even gonna fucking say it. I'm not even gonna finish even looking at that. Yeah, I'm not. We're not doing that. People like this exist, by the way. Hey, if we're ever going to colonize Mars, that doesn't involve Elon Musk in any kind of way, just sign me up. Actually, no, keep me here on Earth. Let the fucked up people go. I don't know. It's just, see stuff like that, and then it makes me think back of, like, when I was a kid. And it just made me think, like, the 90s was just, like, it was the perfect time to be a kid and an adult. You know? Kid, you had all this stuff that was at extremes, but when you were an adult, you could have bought a house with a garage, a big backyard. It was like the 90s was like just the perfect time. And then the year 2000 came in. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know what stuff was going on in the economy and shit like that. So I'm only telling you from like one perspective. The 90s, of course, probably had like a lot of other shit going on that just I wasn't either. It didn't happen in my area or I just wasn't made aware of because I was a fucking kid drinking water out of a fucking hose and fucking playing Mario Brothers 3, you know? I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I know Bill Clinton was getting a blowjob in the Oval Office. I wasn't thinking about that. But I feel like the 2000s is kind of like where the shift in like just everything changed. Maybe Y2K really did happen. Maybe it was a canon event. Or it was supposed to be a canon event, but it got avoided. I don't know. But anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm going to go cry now. But if you guys like content like this, hit subscribe, ring the... I'm not going to tell you guys the whole spiel. You guys are adults. I mean, I would imagine adults are watching this. If you're like 15... No, I mean, if you're 15, take my advice, but don't watch my content. That's the best way I can put it. If you're under the age of 18, if I'm giving out any type of advice, follow my advice at least. But don't watch my content. You're too young. I'm talking about piss, shit, and coochie and all that. Like, you're 15. You don't need to be listening to that. Even though, granted, the music you're probably listening to is probably just as worse. Oh, shit. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. It's been MTFM. It's Matter of Fact Podcast. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.